on. All right, Rachel Druckenmiller, you're up.
Hi there. I've left a bunch of thoughts in the chat along the way because I've definitely changed my own sense of fashion over the years. And it's after wearing a uniform for 12 years, I didn't get to choose. I'm curious, what's the biggest change you've made to your own fashion in the past 2 to 3 years? And like, how do you keep adapting so that you don't fall into a rut yourself? Like, how do you keep exploring and kind of bringing out different dimensions of who you are?
Yeah, that's a very interesting question. Thank you for that, Rachel. Well, I must admit, I don't buy that much anymore. There was an article in the Belgian magazines last year saying Marleen doesn't buy more than 5 items a year. And it is true. It is true.
Wow.
But I must admit, I have a huge wardrobe. I have a huge dressing. Built it up. But now I am in a state that I just love what I have. And I just combine whatever. And I don't need anything for now. I just feel perfectly aligned with what I have. And the only 5, I'm not talking about lingerie or socks or that functional stuff. I'm really talking about new outfits. No, there is not that much that can convince me to be bought. I never look in windows. I never do window shopping, never did that in my entire life. So I was always focused on what I wanted. And for the moment, there is not that much that can convince me. By the way, there is a huge problem in the luxury fashion about repetitive collections that maybe you have seen it yourself. Even in Europe, more than the American collections are just always the same. So the designs are not really renewing or not innovative anymore. So that's a huge problem in fashion. And maybe this is also a reason that I always think, oh, I already have that. Why should I buy it again? I mean, no. To be honest, I don't need that much for the moment.
Good answer. Thank you.
Is that enough as an answer for you, Rachel?
Yeah, that's great. And even like, how do you know when it's time to get rid of something? I think a lot of us probably look at our stuff and we're like, Marie Kondo, does it spark joy? No, donate it. So if you're not adding new things, how often do you get rid of things that you have too?
Get rid of things? Not anymore, because everything that's I always bought sustainable, expensive, sustainable stuff. I was a model in the 80s. I still wear stuff from the 80s, once in a while. Yeah, I have the luck that I still have the same silhouettes, more or less. So I have a 38 European measurements, and it's still okay. I mean, it's perfectly made, and it was made with love. Now, if you see fashion for the moment, it's like a financial machine. It's not made with love anymore. It's like completely turn around. But that's in fact, that's a discussion on its own, how fashion is running for the moment. But no, I have all that stuff in my wardrobe. It's very precious. Yeah.
There's something to be said for keeping the same silhouette for all those years. And that's because you're a fanatical runner. I know that about you.